Stop. I want you to look at your life right now. Look at the achievements, the titles, the money in the bank. You've achieved success, the success the world told you to chase. You hit the numbers. You crossed the finish line. So, why are you sitting there with a gnawing, constant ache? Why is there a profound gap between your achievement and your fulfillment? This isn't about motivation today. This is a surgical strike on the architecture of your emotional life. We are dissecting the biggest lie you've ever been sold, the lie that getting what you want will make you happy. I've spent decades traveling the globe, coaching the world's highest achievers, billionaires, presidents, gold medalists. Point 1. I've seen people with everything the world measures as success who are absolutely miserable. And I've seen people with very little who live in a state of unshakable joy. The reason 99% of people are not happy is not because they lack resources, it's because they lack the emotional blueprint. They are using a broken strategy to meet their most primal, powerful, and fundamental demands. The secret to lasting happiness, to true fulfillment, comes down to mastering two things: your needs and your meaning. The 6 human needs, the engine of all behavior. Every single thing you do, the good, the bad, the great, the destructive, is an effort to meet your 6 human needs. This is the engine of your life. If you don't understand this engine, you crash. The first 4 are the needs of the personality, the needs we use to survive. The last 2 are the needs of the spirit, the needs we use to thrive. The first 4 needs, the survival needs. 1. Certainty, the need for comfort, security, stability, and the ability to avoid pain. Point 2. We all need to feel safe. But if certainty is your number 1 driver, you are locking yourself in a beautiful prison. You become complacent. You hate risk. You resist growth. You become emotionally and financially small. You trade the adventure of life for the sedation of routine. And that sedation is not happiness. It's slow, emotional death. 2. Uncertainty/variety, the need for change, challenge, excitement, and surprise. Point 3. If everything is certain, you get bored. Boredom is a profound form of unhappiness. We crave the unknown. This need is why we watch movies, seek new relationships, or start a new venture. But if this need takes over, you become a chaotic mess, a thrill seeker who can't commit to anything long-term, destroying every structure you build. 3. Significance, the need to feel important, unique, special, and needed. We want our life to matter. This is why people chase titles, expensive cars, and social media likes. This need is a powerful fuel for achievement, but if you meet significance through superficial means, like showing off your wealth, your happiness is tied to external validation, it's fleeting. You're on a treadmill, running faster and faster, but never arriving at self-worth. 4. Love and connection, the need to feel close to others, to be accepted, and to belong. This is the ultimate nourishment. But what happens when you meet this need in a low-quality way, through people-pleasing, or through intense, temporary drama? You sacrifice your authentic self for approval. And when you lose yourself, you lose your happiness. The fatal error, the 99% are using low-quality, addictive mechanisms to meet these 4 needs. They meet certainty through food, uncertainty through drama, significance through anger, and connection through sex or codependence. These are quick fixes. They are the crutches that prevent you from running the race of life. The 2 needs of the spirit, the blueprint for fulfillment. The 1% who are truly happy, the fulfilled achievers, are primarily driven by the last 2 needs, the needs of the spirit. These are the needs that can never be permanently satisfied, meaning they provide permanent motion and unshakable joy. 5. Growth, the need to constantly expand, learn, and develop your skills. If you are not growing, you are dying. Period. Fulfillment is the feeling of forward movement. It is the joy found in the process, not just the result. A business that stops innovating fails. A relationship that stops evolving suffocates. A mind that stops learning atrophies. The secret to an extraordinary life is simple: commit to constant, never-ending improvement. Growth is the antidote to complacency. When you are growing, you are meeting certainty, you know you can handle anything, and uncertainty, you are constantly challenging yourself. 6. Contribution, the need to give beyond yourself, to serve a greater good, and to help others. This is the ultimate cure for unhappiness. If you make your life about you, your life is small. Your problems become massive. But the moment you link your life to a cause or a community bigger than yourself, your problems shrink. When you focus on giving, you instantly feel significant, you are helping, connected, you are part of something bigger, and certain, you know your life has meaning. Contribution is the highest form of meeting all 6 needs simultaneously. 4. The ultimate equation for unhappiness. The 99% are stuck trying to meet their needs for growth and contribution with the shallow means of the first 4 needs: money, power, status. They try to buy significance instead of earning it through genuine service. They try to find growth by buying things instead of becoming more. The real reason you're not happy is that you are not living from the place of contribution and growth. You've stopped expanding, and you've shrunk your world down to your own problems. The meaning and the master system. If the 6 needs are the engine, then meaning is the fuel. We don't react to events in our life, we react to the meaning we attach to those events. 2 people lose their fortune. One says, "This is the end of my life, I'm a failure," and collapses. The other says, "This is a clean slate, a necessary lesson, a chance to rebuild from a position of experience," and rises to dominate. The event is the same. The meaning is different. The real source of your unhappiness is the toxic meaning you assign to your unavoidable challenges. You have an old, faulty system of beliefs, a master system, that tells you, if this happens, it means I am powerless. The path to unshakable happiness requires you to shatter that toxic meaning. You need to ask better questions. Stop asking, "Why is this happening to me?" That is a victim's question. Start asking, "What is great about this problem? What can I learn from this? What can this experience force me to become?" Shatter the myth of perfection. The 99% believe happiness is a destination, a state of perfection where all problems vanish. Liar. Happiness is not the absence of problems, it is the capacity to deal with them. You must stop viewing challenges as a threat to your happiness and start viewing them as the fuel for your growth. The masters know that life is not happening to them, it's happening for them. Every struggle is a lesson. Every setback is a setup for a greater comeback. The immediate mandate for joy. You cannot afford to live another day at the effect of your emotions. You are ready for the ultimate action plan. This is your immediate mandate. 1. Identify your primary driver. What 2 needs are you primarily focused on? Certainty and significance. If so, you are a control freak chasing applause. Your happiness will always be conditional. You need to elevate your drivers. You must make growth and contribution your dominant needs. 2. Starve the low-quality fixes. What is your habitual, low-quality way of meeting a need? Do you overeat for certainty? Do you create drama for variety? Do you use anger for significance? Stop it. That is your emotional drug. You must interrupt that pattern. You must find a higher quality replacement. When you feel the pull of certainty, commit to learning something new, growth. When you crave significance, commit to serving someone, contribution. 3. Change your physiology. You cannot be happy if your body is in a state of sadness. Emotion is created by motion. Unhappy people have a shared physiology, they slump, they use shallow breathing, and their focus is internal. Immediately change your posture. Stand tall. Breathe deep. Move your body with force and certainty. The quickest way to change your emotional state is to change your physiology. 4. Create a massive contribution goal. Don't just set a goal to make money. Set a goal to serve 100 people. Set a goal to start a project that solves a community problem. The moment you commit to giving, you unlock the deepest, most enduring reservoir of joy. The purpose of life is not success, it's significance, and true significance comes from contribution. You have the blueprint. You have the emotional architecture. The reason you are not happy is not that you are incapable of it, it's that you have been using a flawed system. I am telling you right now, you can create a life of unshakable joy, not by avoiding the storm, but by becoming the master of your inner weather. Decide. Commit to growth. Commit to contribution. Go and live your life with power.